PanzerBlitz, situation 11. We're on turn 2. The Germans are trying to create a hole in the Russian line of at least 3 hexes from north to south. Right now, I have the Panzer Vs of the Germans up front, leading the attack against the center of the Russian position. I also have a large number of German tanks and half tracks and infantry and howitzers right behind them. Now, those howitzers can either go to the right and try to work up the right side of the board here, or they can back up the punch in the center of the board. And that was a good position for them to have because it freezes the Russians in place because the Russians aren't able to concentrate on the center. So now I have a decision to make as a German player. Do I move my forces to the right and push up that way, or do I concentrate my forces in the center? Either way would make a very interesting game, but I'm going to concentrate my forces in the center. I might leave some units back here on Hill 122, the big mesa, and put them to the right just as a diversion or to hold some Russian forces in place, but I think the main push is going to be in the center. So zooming in, going to the right. Okay, so this Panzer right here, we're going to take out this truck. It'll take just one of those and that'll go to the graveyard. Boom. And I believe that's it for the fire phase. Now for the movement phase. Okay. Now the Germans aren't too concerned about losses right here. The loss or winning of this game is going to be the Germans are either going to lose or win on the basis of them able to punch a hole 3 hexes wide at the end of the game. And same thing for the Russians. If the Russians can maintain that line with an 3 hex hole in from up top to bottom, then they win. So Russians can, and time is a factor. The Germans only have 8 turns to punch that hole. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm gonna leave them up there. And this unit's gonna go. Now see, this truck right here is in a blocking position, so they slow things down a tiny bit. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to spread out a little bit. That's a lot better. And over here, I just want to have that solid firepower. Actually, okay, so this group right here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're in a good position there. And this unit right here, let's go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 there, and he fired, so he can't fire. He can't. All right, so I advanced my Panthers or Panzer Vs. Now for the backups. So right here, the Panzer IVs. 1, 2, 2.5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm just gonna go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I don't like the fact that they can get a 1-to-1, well, 1-to-1, but all right. 1, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And down here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think anybody can attack me from that position. I would love to get this on that hill. 1, 2. Okay, just wanted to check the movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see, now the infantry. I'm going to move the map back a little bit. Okay, so now the infantry's coming up. I got the half tracks. And I got that one slow vehicle way back there. Okay. Let's see if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to send some infantry to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just enough to hold Russian units in that direction. Number 7. 1, 2, and these are going to the center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these trucks pretty much worthless, but I'm just moving them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll stretch them out a bit. And last but not least, this guy who can only move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, that's it for the Russians. For the Germans, I'll remove that fire. So pretty much I'm doing the main push in the center of the board. I sent a couple units down to the side on the right because it does look kind of weak over there, and I might be able to distract some Russian units from going over there. All right, so now it's the Russians' turn. The Russians' turn to zoom in. All right, let's see what we got here. So this is 30. 2-to-1 over here. They can get 1-to-1 on 2 of those, or you get 2-to-1 on 1 of those. If I can combine it. Well, I can't combine it with this guy right here. Slow Germans down. I can fire. Here, 2-1. I'm going to do a 2-1. 2-1 with a 2. I think I actually took out. No, I didn't. That just disperses them. That doesn't do much. Here, I go 2-1. 5. I think that's dispersed. Here, get 2-1 over there. No effect. Fired. I don't think they have a target yet. This half track doesn't have a target. Wonder 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 8, 12. Oh, right here, they have a shot. Right there. See, as long as the tanks stand together, as long as if I have 2 tank units in the same hex, it's going to be very difficult for the infantry to do a close assault on them. So the infantry, so the armor unit would be at 1 to 2. If the infantry chime in, still going to be 1 to 2. Well, that gun's going to fire at 1 to 2 because why not? So that unit fired. And how about this one? Nope, because of the orange hex side right there. This guards unit is going to stay in place. First, I'm looking at fire. Fire. Is that right here a woods hex? Yes, it is. Let's take a look at line of sight for this guy right here. To there. No, because of that orange blocking hex side over there. Right. Okay. I think that's it for the German fire phase. Yep. Now, I mean, for the Russian fire phase, now for the Russian movement phase. Key is over here is flexibility. All right. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go over here to the left. I think I can move that infantry out. It's right there. one. It's going to take a while. Move the truck over there so it can load up the anti. Well, I still need to have units there to maintain the line. Okay, I think that's it for the Russian movement phase. Now, if I move the guards unit right there, I get a 1-to-1 attack -2. But I leave myself vulnerable to overrun. So I'm going to keep that unit in the woods right there, not move it out yet. Okay, so that's it for Russian turn 2. Clean up these fired markers. And then we'll be on to German turn 2. I mean, turn 3. Very good. Okay, now what? Now we know where the push is coming from. Main push is in the center, and I want to take out some German units. That right there is a 3-to-1. I'll certainly take that. 3-to-1 +1. 3-to-1. I rolled a 3. That does take that out. It's fired. I can use one of these to do a 3-to-1 against this one. Or a 3-to-1 +1. I'm going to take a 3-to-1 +1 with just one vehicle firing. So 3-to-1, 5. That's dispersal. Fired. Let's take care of some half tracks. I mean some trucks. I'm just going to use these three tanks are going to fire, and they're just going to get rid of all these trucks. Boom. Oh, and the half track. 1, 2, 7-to-1, 3. Use this one to eliminate this. 4. Okay, any more fire? Can't fire up there. I don't have spotting, so I think that's it for fire for the German phase. Take a look over here on the right. Okay, so now the German movement phase. Let's clear, make sure. See some Russian movement markers. Just want to clear those before I go forward. Okay, now I've got to take out some of these infantry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. I can do that. I can keep the German armor together. Any close assault they would have to take would be very difficult. So I'm moving them over there. I want to take him out. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Well, I can go through here. 1, oh, no, go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about those half tracks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's send some trucks this way. 1, 2, 3. Maybe do some blocking action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Just to cut. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7. I want to leave them right there. I don't want to send them by themselves without infantry. Well, I could send him right there. Have one of the half tracks come up with some infantry to support them, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send one half track over there, and it's going to drop off some infantry over there. And what about the rest of these half tracks? Oh, let's give the Russians something to think about. Last but not least, this half track. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mode. Okay, I think that's a good deployment. Now I just have the Germans. They're way back here, and the Germans are coming up on the right. This guy goes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. How about these guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But meanwhile, I'm dropping some guys off right here. I think things are looking decent for the Germans here. Time for some close assaulting right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, mortars. Okay. Cool. Big mortars. I'm going to keep them in the vehicle for the moment. Okay, so that's all the movement for the Germans. Now we're going to get some close assaults for the Germans. I'll clear moved. So we don't have much odds there. We don't have much odds here. Right here we have a 3 to 1+1. Boom. here we have a 3-1 +1. Wow, no effect. Well, things aren't working ideal over there, are they? Okay, so that's it for the German phase. So now we'll go on to the Soviet phase 3. I'm going to get rid of these markers here. Click, Control F, Control D, Control F, oops, Control F, Control F. All right, so now we have the Russian turn 3. First, the Russian fire phase. Oh yeah, this guy right here has 2-1 odds against him, so I'll take it. Or 2-1 straight up, that's a dispersal. Mark that as having been fired. They would have had a shot. I should have had them actually join in that attack. It wouldn't have made a difference because I rolled a 6, but could have had them fire over here. Yes, 7, it's armored, it's half range. I'll get 1-1 +1 right there. Or 1-1. I'm going to take 1-1 right here. No effect. Okay. Maybe I should have put the heavier German guns right there. All right. So I can fire them at, well, I would have to be directly adjacent to fire because they're in that gully. So unfortunately, I have a target there. But this, I can beat up on these trucks. They can take out one of these trucks. And this guard unit, I have a 1-1, can take out one of these trucks. That's a 3-1, 6-1. Nope. So they fired. And they fired. Even there. So I don't have any good close assaults here because I combine the armor with the infantry. Well, right here I might later on have a 1-2 -2 still. Any other fire attacks? Let's go to the right. Ah, these mortar units. So we'll have 5. We'll have a 1-1 straight up. Well, I'd rather fire against them. So I'll take a 2-1 straight. No effect. Okay. Is there such a thing as a height advantage? What attackers' firepowers have if you're firing uphill. Okay. I think that's it for the Russian fire phase. Now for the Russian movement phase. Huh. One, two. Now if I move over there, which I'm going to do, I'll make them harder to destroy. I have another guard unit over here, and the trucks actually are units for keeping that chain, right? So if I keep that armor right there, so I'm going to start them right there, and I'm going to move, oh wait, that was a truck. I don't have a guards unit there right now. Interesting. Okay, so I'll move that to follow its infantry. This unit I'll move right there. Oh, no, I don't want right there. I want right there. Okay. Move the unit right there. Oh, right there. If I move him over here, I can have a 1-2, so I can do a close assault. But get here. See, if I move from woods, I can move a company of guards on the hill. If I move them next to this tank unit, I have a 1-1. I have a 1-2 -2 close assault, but that's not worth much, to be honest. Okay, let's go back. Okay, I want to move him here. Yes, I do. I want to move him right there. That's a good place for him. That's a good place for him. Let's go to the right. Let's keep him there. All right, I think that's it for the Russian movement phase. Now for the Russian close assault phase, which I don't think I have any really good close assaults. I mean, I have this one, but that's 1-6. That's a no-go. So that's it for the Russian close assault. So that's going to be it for turns 3 and 4. I mean, turns 2 and 3. We're on turn 4 of an 8-turn game. And this is kind of interesting. So I'll just clean up the board a little bit and wait till next time to play. Excellent moves. Okay. Just get rid of this dispersal, get rid of this fired, and that's it. The board has been almost. And the board has officially been cleaned up. So I'm going to go back a little bit. And you can see over here the Germans are digging in and attacking the Russians, trying to eliminate them. And that's where we are right now. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you in turn 4.